Yo, what is up everyone? Bullitt Gaming here today, and today, as you guys saw, we are going to be reviewing this 2021 Overland Apache. I think it's 2020 Overland Apache SFP Heen H1000. So this car is pretty much the Jeep TrackHawk. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, but it's Hennessy tuned, so it's a little bit cooler and faster and better. So let's get a quick start up here. There we go. A little bit more volume. Turn signals here. Let's get the turn signals. So this is a relatively new car. It was added to the game, I think, a couple updates ago. It's pretty new, so yeah. I like it. I like it. It's one of the few, it's actually, yeah, one of the few Heen cars that's actually left. I don't know why the lights are not on. It's dark right now. Might have reset them, but okay. Anyway, this is one of the few Heen cars that's actually left after a lot of the Heen cars had to be removed due to copyright and stuff. Oh, by the way, here's the horn. Yeah, so a lot of them had to be removed due to copyright, which really sucks because they were awesome cars. And this car is also pretty awesome, but it's just, you know, this car maybe wasn't as good as some of the other ones, even though I think this one is better. So, as you guys probably saw by the thumbnail, because I'm assuming I probably put it somewhere, this car might just be as good as the limited 2021 Raptor BAJA. So obviously or 2023 Raptor BAJA. So obviously we know this is like the fastest accelerating car in the game. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt about it. This thing can kill anything, essentially. But, what if you could buy a car that's almost got the exact same acceleration for 116 some K? Well, you got the car right here. So, this car is it's pretty decent at acceleration. This car will beat a lot in drag racing, and you wouldn't think it would either. I didn't think it would. My friend asked me to race him in this car, and I'm like, oh, bet, I'm gonna win in a freaking Viper. Nah, I lost. So, this car may not seem as fast as it looks, but it is really fast. This thing's also very powerful. I mean, look, this thing shoots flames out your back. Isn't that just a pure sign of power? Yeah, so the top speed is 199 miles per hour, and forgot how many horses it has. I think it's got about 1,000, probably, because it's called the Heen H1000. Which isn't bad, but the only thing is that this thing loves gas. That's literally why when I play it says buy MPG, because the miles per gallon, yeah, it's not really good. It's not really that good at all. But I mean, it's definitely worth it if you're gonna use this for a drag racing car, which is pretty much the only thing I would think you would use this for. I mean, what else do you need a car that guzzles gas for? Like a family car? You have the Dodge Charger you can use as a family car, you know? You don't really need this. But this car does also work as a family car if you really want to, like, go fast for some reason. Yeah, if you want to just go 199 miles per hour and bring all your family along with you, if you're doing just a role play, you know. But it's a pretty decent car, so it's only got one trim, which is the Heen H1000 trim. There is other trims, but this is the only Hennessy tuned trim, so you can only get the Heen H1000 trim in Hennessy. There is a SFP trim, I'm pretty sure. So let's go check that out real quick. So let's go check out the Apache Overland Apache. I think that's how it's spelled. Yeah. So here are all your Overland Apaches. So you got the 2020 Overland Apache, which is the normal one. Not really concerned about that. Then you have the 2020 Overland Apache SFP. So this one is essentially the same thing, just detuned with the top speed of only 153 miles per hour. the SFP, and then 171 miles per hour on the Road Eagle. We then also have the Apache L, which is not even fast, I would assume. And then we have the one that we have now, which is the 2020 Overland Apache SFP Heen H1000, which comes in red line, bright white, slate blue, ivory, stingray, built silver metallic, velvet red, diamond black crystal, green metallic, and granite crystal metallic. Yeah, over 1,000 horsepower, like I thought. 9 miles per gallon, which, yeah, I told you that kind of sucked. And 199 miles per hour top speed. It's all-wheel drive, 5 seats, 5,356 pounds, which isn't bad. But it's one of the last few Heen cars left. If you search up Heen, that's the only thing that comes up. But no. But if you go to Bullhorn and you go to the 2008 Bullhorn Python, there is a Heen trim, which is the Heen Poison TT. And this is the only other Heen trim in the game as of now, after the Leland uh LT5, I think it was. It was a Cadillac LT5 Blackwing, I know that's what it was, IRL. Um and the Chevy Corvero. What the heck? I like thought of Camaro or Corvette. Okay. Anyway, Corvette, and the Chevy Corvette. So those were the only other two Heen, but they've been taken out now. So your only option is this Heen now. And I definitely think it's worth it. I'll have the drag times probably up for each car on screen if I can get them. But they're not bad. They're kind of neck and neck. I know that I think the Baja beats this one by maybe a second or two, but I love this game. Got stuck in a sign already. Anyway, but I know they're really close. Like they're pretty fast, both of them. So sport mode is obviously the way to go. If you don't have sport mode, kind of sucks to get this car, but sport mode is the way you want to go. It does actually have the same exact sound as the Dodge Challenger Demon 170 for some reason. I think this one's just got more supercharger sound and a different idle, but other than that, it's got the exact same sounds, engine-wise, as the Demon 170. So, it's a pretty decent car, but let's go to the drag strip here. I'm gonna do the test real quick. I'll probably maybe have a timer on screen if I can get one, but we'll see. So, let's start over here. Make sure we're not past the line. I think about here's good. Nope, that is not good. Probably about here's. Probably about here's good. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick count. I think that was about 10 seconds, so that's not bad. This thing, though, is kind of weird, because it's like, if you slow down after going really fast and then you turn, you can actually, like, you can mess with the, like, suspension on there. It's kind of cool. I like it. I do like it a lot. Really interesting, yeah, like that. See, pulling it that way kind of does that. It's pretty interesting, but this car is pretty awesome, I would say. I mean, the suspension is also really cool on it too. Like, if you look at the suspension, it doesn't look too cool, but like when you actually like see it start to move, it moves. It's a really nice car. So the total for this car would be 116,000, and that's with no modifications. If you were to want to modify it, it'd be more, obviously. But, I think this car is just fine stock. I don't think you need to modify it. You know. But, yeah, this car is for the next Baja, pretty much. I mean, if the Baja ever gets removed or detuned or anything, this is the next car. This is the only other really Baja car in the game. I mean, yeah, I think the Cadillac LT5... Interesting, okay. Yeah, I think the Cadillac LT5 Blackwing is a kind of a Baja, but, like, it's not... it's not on sale anymore, you can't get it. So For those of you who really want another Baja car, then I suggest getting this car because this car is the last Baja car that essentially exists in Greenville, and it's obviously pretty fast. But once again, it's only 9 miles per gallon, so it kind of sucks. So if you want some more fuel efficient car, maybe go with the normal Apache because this Apache is not gonna be good for your money, you know. But yeah, that is the 2020 Overland Apache Heen H1000 review. Um, Overall, pretty good car. I'd give it probably a 9 out of 10. I mean, it looks pretty decent. Um, Looks pretty decent, I would say. Has really good acceleration. Maybe not Baja acceleration, but pretty decent acceleration. Price, it's a little bit pricey, I would say. I mean, how much would I even be able to sell it for is the question. Okay, so 104,000 and then the Baja would be 119,000. So this one would be your better deal. So yeah, it's kind of pricey, but it's still a better deal essentially. And yeah, I overall would give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty nice car. I don't like that they had to reuse the sounds from the Challenger, but I do really love this car. So I do suggest getting it if you really want a Baja that you can't really get that's limited anymore. But I suggest getting this if you really want a Baja because you sold it or something. So yeah, I think that's gonna be all though for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And then don't forget to join my Discord down below so you know when I post new videos like this one. That everyone have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.